We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chase Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in, D. Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he misses it. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Runner. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The set and the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Fouled off. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Henniger stands at first with one out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
1-1.
2-1.
Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1, the Jays nothing. Nick Margevicius gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Pannone. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Henniger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. One inning in the books here. It's the Mariners 1, the Jays nothing. At the plate, Austin Nola. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 23, Austin Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Jake Fraley. And that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. This will kick up against the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard on the ground toward short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Striding into the box, Dylan Moore. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 13 home runs, and 34 driven in. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 1, the Jays nothing. Here's D. Gordon now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Debo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
1 gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back. Once more, a throw over, being especially careful here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Runners on first with one down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now, Daniel Vogelback. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, the pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Austin Nola. A ball and no strikes. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Anderson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas, on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the pitch on 2-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Yoshihisa. Hyun-Jin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Seager. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now, Dylan Moore, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. One and one. And now a pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So here's Malik Smith as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Up next for Seattle.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trent Thornton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Thornton.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before the Mariners strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the M's 5, the J's nothing. Here's Joe Pannone back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Pannone, originally from New York State. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in to try it again. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Again, he sends it out of play. next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bichette.
Settling in now, Bichette. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Here's Randall Richard.
Number 15.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-3 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Nola.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Shaw has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready once again, Jake Fraley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
One strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hey. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, and it remains 5-3. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. None out, runners at first and second. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now batting, Joe Pannone. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down 5-3. So digging in now, Dylan Moore. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Dylan Moore.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So now to the plate, Malik Smith. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will stand in yet again, and if you slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. From the stretch. 1-1 home.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, Lourdes.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Nola.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's high.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, and it remains 5-3.
7th inning stretch.
Yoshihisa Hirano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hard ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping up now, Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down 5-3. Into the box, Jake Fraley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The designated hitter, number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Liner toward right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Wilmer is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the Blue Jays, number 63, Wilmer.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore.
No.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now the 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. In his career, Gordon is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
It's a panic covering. Back to first, and Gordon has hit into a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 45.
Into the box now, Daniel Vogelbach. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
The batter, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A pause and the 0-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 0-2 coming.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Jake Fraley. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tom Murphy is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Richards there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The M's lead it 10-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
One strike.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Billy McKinney will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Billy Margevicius.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
The third baseman.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing left field.
Justin Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Ready now, Malik Smith. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Taylor Williams will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Taylor Williams.
Striding in, Adam Eaton, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's the ball. 1-1.
This is line to left. Nola is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Ball 3, 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
One out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way. Bo Bichette is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Williams is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Oh.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Margevicius earns his 5th winner of the year. Chase Anderson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.